4 new organizations are joining the NA LCS in 2018, which means 4 new owners that will be permanent partners alongside Riot Games, and 6 returning teams. Who are these companies and how do they run their brands? Let's meet the new owners of the LCS. First up is Optic Gaming, home to one of the biggest and loudest fandoms in esports. Say hello to the Green Wall. Optic started on YouTube in 2006 as a Call of Duty Snipefest channel, eventually becoming a competitive Call of Duty team. As the org turns 12 in 2018, they'll have teams in Halo, CSGO, Dota 2, Overwatch, and League of Legends. Optic also has a huge rivalry with Envy called El Clásico, a reference to Spanish soccer's infamous El Clásico rivalry. But all that fun will stay in other games, since Envy's league team was not accepted into LCS franchising. Optic is led by one of its original players from 2006, Hector Hex Rodriguez. He wants to make a team that doesn't rely on winning to create fans or to make money, which is why Optic has a massive production lineup and a focus on bringing in non-endemic sponsors. Behind him is majority owner and very rich human Neil Liebman, the Texas Rangers co-owner that helped bankroll the reported $33 million for Optic's Overwatch and League spots. Strangely enough, it's an ex-Optic name that will be heading up another new league team, the franchise spot owned by the Cleveland Cavaliers and led by Matt Nadeshot Haig. Nadeshot earned his fame as a personality, player, and captain on Optic's Call of Duty roster. He made headlines in 2016 after leaving Optic to start his own team, 100 Thieves. They competed for a few months and then disbanded after a last-place World League finish, and the brand has mainly been Nadeshot's clothing line ever since. The Cavs, meanwhile, are owned by Dan Gilbert, the official richest man in Michigan. He made a fortune in Quicken Loans and has been using it to buy and renovate Detroit. He also got to watch the Cavs win the 2016 NBA championship, but he won't be able to use their branding in the LCS due to NBA rules. While the Cavs may not be able to bring their name into the LCS, they may be bringing a rivalry with another new organization, the Golden State Warriors. After beating the Cavs in a heated NBA final this year, the Warriors fanbase saw an explosive growth that's been called the cultural phenomenon. Most people think Steph Curry, their championship run, and the dominance of #DubNation was just a lucky draft, but the team's majority owner and venture capitalist Joe Lacob says it's no coincidence. Lacob credits their success to his Silicon Valley style of management based on open doors and outside advisors. When Lacob's investment group bought the Warriors in 2010 for a then unheard of $450 million, it hadn't won a championship since 1975. Lacob swore that within 5 years the team would hold the trophy again. They finally did, and in 2017, they're valued at $2.6 billion. The last LCS edition, the Houston Rockets, aren't mixed up in the Cavs vs. Dubs drama, but they are one of the top teams in the NBA and have recently evolved their brand around James Harden, or more specifically, James Harden's beard. They call him the Beard. Their battle cry is, "Fear the Beard." Sometimes they say, "bearding" instead of winning. They put the beard on Legos, socks, and bedsheets. At the time of this recording, James Harden is the subject of 8 of the 10 most recent Rockets tweets. We could honestly talk about the beard stuff all day, but instead, let's talk about the ownership. Just this past September, the Rockets were sold to Tillman Fertitta for $2.2 billion. He owns a bunch of casinos, a bunch of restaurants, and his net worth is a reported $2.7 billion. Can their league team draft equally epic facial hair? Time will tell. There you have it, the brands, battle cries, and beards behind our new NA LCS partners. Who do you think can build the best League of Legends team? For more league interviews and analysis, subscribe to our channel. You can also find stats, discussions, and more on our website and mobile app at blitzesports.com.